we should warn New Zealand, invade Canada. You know what? We'll take North Korea while we're at it too.
Interesting. All right. So a question I have for you is you're being elected to the House. What are you actually going to be like? What are you going to be doing? Is there anything you have in mind?
Yeah, I have a lot in mind. I think we need to pass shit on to the new generations. There are too many 30-year-old men that can't let go of this, their positions of power, let's say. And me and a coalition of fellers will be working on that very shortly. Keep in mind, I witnessed I witnessed somebody that is pushing 30 argue with a 15-year-old kid in game yesterday. Goofy as hell.
I would ask for elaboration, but I fear I might get smited, so I won't. So how do you think that we're gonna put a quote here, popularity has actually helped you in this election?
You know what? I've been the people's person for years, bro. I was publicly on team as federal prisoner. I wasn't even supposed to be in the first election I won, and guess what? I was first out of 20 people. I was first out of 20 in a group of people that I ran against, including the two separate mayors, the future vice president, the future president, and guess who was number one out of 200 voters? The federal prisoner, the person who wasn't even supposed to be there. I speak for the people, always.
Okay, so we can definitely tell that you're popular. Um, do you have any how would one put this? Is there something you are not looking for when it comes to returning to Congress or just coming to Congress for the first time?
Listening to Sheev.
Harsh. Harsh, man, harsh. Let's not be super mean here. Um,
Nah,
so so if you say that that's what you're not looking forward to, what is something you are looking forward to?
yeah, I was trolling in the first part. Honestly, I'm looking forward to just being able to get shit done. Boo with the boys. Congrats, Voided, Trade NATO, and congratulations to Jeb. We're gonna do some really cool shit in Congress, and we're gonna end this cringy LARPing BS. There's too much like extreme LARP these days, and no more of that.
Okay. Um, so given I'm trying to keep segments short, do you have anything else you want to say before I bring up other people?
I just want to say that I thank all of you in the United Statesman Vortex for vouching for me, vouch for the boys.
I hate
I,
to interrupt, but
free food for everybody.
the election results were just released. All right,
The election. All right,
we're
free
going to
Origi.
start with the District of Columbia City Council. Chexberger in the number one spot with 25 votes. Dylan Grunk, number 2 with 21. Number 3 is Aguila Red with 19. Number 4 is Claire Wolfwer with 10. Number 5 is Doggery with 8. Number 6 is I don't know how to say that. Big Mr. Pro with 7. Number 7 is Afo01 with 6. Number 8 is Aprecio Saravia with 5. Number 9 is Poaloris with 5. And number 10 is Camelotis with 3. We're then going to move to House Class 1. Number 1 is Tony Lewinsky with 21 votes, that's Pioneer. Number 2 is Voided Ghost with 15 votes, that's Forward. Number 3 is Gabezilla 090909 with 15, that's Forward. Number 4 is Trade NATO with 9, that's an Independent. Number 5 is Taco with 9, that's a Forward. Number 6 is Roblox Rule 756 with 8, that's a Forward. Number 7 is Sir Bal Fayed, that's with 8, that's a Forward. That's a Pioneer, actually, sorry. Number 8 is Lucky Vinnick with 8 votes, and that's a Forward. Number 9 is Prince Amir underscore 402 with 7, that's a Pioneer. And number 10 is Xander Obst with 7, that's an Independent. Senate Class 2 results are Sinsky with 17 votes, that's a Forward. That's number 1. Number 2 is Batman Youssef 2 with 16 votes, that's Pioneer. Number 3 is Ice Junior JFH with 15, that's Pioneer. Broyorda number 35 Broyorda Broyorda underscore 3568 with 13. That's the fourth spot with and as an independent. Number 5 is Dremy Cross with 13 votes. That's a forward. Number 6 is Old Dude 47 with 12 votes. That's a forward. All right, here's the special one. The results of the 2025 winter mayoral election is Emperor Lol 01 with 59 votes. It's a pioneer hold on the mayor. That's a pioneer to the mayor. The runner-up is Warlockings with 44 votes. That's a forward. And then there's a bunch of random info here that I don't think people care about. The most with invalid votes, the election with the most invalid votes was Senate Class 2 and Mayor for the District of Columbia. They were tied with 29 invalid. All right, I'm going to be inviting up Roblox. Can you, Taco? I'm going to ask that you come down. I'm going to be inviting the mayor-elect Emperor up. Roblox, if you can do that, I don't have perms. All right, Mr. Mayor, Mr. Mayor-elect, do you have anything you want to say?
That was the easiest election. Warlocking did not campaign
Oh.
once. He was never in game. He's not active. He's inactive. And I won easily because I'm active. You know.
So, you think your opponent's just extremely inactive?
Yeah, he hasn't been active in a while. When he was in Congress, he resigned. He told me he didn't want to get into politics. He wanted a job. I made him deputy director of Secret Service. He resigned and then he comes back and he just loses an election. So
All right. What is something you're looking forward to be when it comes to being mayor?
making MPD even greater as it is right now, making it very strong. You know, maybe going to war, but we don't talk about that. All right.
All right. All right. So what do you think is going to be something that you're actually going to be able to get done as mayor? Do you think you can continue the legacy of Bethamza?
Yeah, I think I can boost activity as I've been doing in the White House and passing bills with the new charter and how it's set. It will give me a lot more power to make sure everything is working more efficiently and smoothly.
Do you have any unique things that you think is going to happen when you're mayor?
Maybe raiding like Congress a few times for fun, but anything
That's
but that.
that's illegal, but okay.
No, for fun. Yes, an event, by group management, maybe to help out.
All right. So apparently, the Federal Election Commissioner Zhang Jinping at 5:34 p or 6:34 p.m. said, "This guy, Emperor Law 01, has bad visions of mayor. I changed my mind. Warlockings wins. What are your thoughts?"
He's lying, It's not an election update. It's just in general chat, right?
All right. But so yeah, so you think you can continue Betham's legacy because almost everyone could agree, Bethamsa was a consequential mayor,
I'm gonna have a greater legacy.
a greater legacy.
The Thames are not gonna top me, bro. I'm better than him.
All right. All right. So I'm going to be bringing up a few of the people who won elections today. Um, so if you mind bringing your stuff down, that'd be appreciated. All right. Can we get old dude up here? All right.
Sorry, I got
Hello.
flung out of the news studio there.
I see that. So you are what? What did you win an election? Anything?
Yeah, I ended up winning the Senate race by a single vote. Um, I'm very proud of the result that I had tonight. And I think that Um, it proves that I am popular with the public, and that our hard work went into really went into this.
All right. So given you are now a senator-elect and but you are currently a House member, do you plan on delaying your oath take to vote in tomorrow's speakership election?
No, I have been told by administration that I am not eligible to vote tomorrow, because my term begins this evening. So, um, but Sheev Palpatine has my full endorsement, and I hope that my fellow my former colleagues now will vote for Mr. Sheev.
All right. So this is a start of the new Congress, so I believe that PPT elections are up actually.
Well,
Um,
let me tell you, I'm not voting for this Acon artist puppet that we've got in there now. In the Senate, I plan to be a check on the president and the executive's power. I will not be voting for their nominees. I will be making sure that we have accountability. And that's going to be my goal and our caucus's goal going into this year.
okay. Is there something you are not looking forward to when it comes to being in the Senate? I know the Senate has a bad history for being full of shenanigans. Is this something you're not looking forward to?
The only thing I'm not I try to work with everybody, but the only thing I'm not looking forward to is Akon being the presiding officer. I think he's a bad politician. I don't think he's very good at what he does. And hopefully we can get my friend Drummy across the line. So, and you know, we have so much dishonesty, like the pictures on the screen right now. I love, I love Catholics. Um, uh, so yeah, that's one of the things I'm not looking forward to. One of the things I'm looking forward to is I plan to present legislation to strengthen our legislative branch and to strengthen protections for civil rights. I want to lower the regulation that there is right now in the executive branch. And yeah, those are my goals. And I guess I'll close out since I know y'all are running on time here.
Yeah,
All my
no.
hate. Oh,
I actually have a few more questions.
oh, okay. Oh, sweet.
I'm not keeping. I only asked you a very few questions. Um, do you have? I know that people like, for example, Tony Lewinsky, who have completely multiple times have stated that yes, they have legislation pre-made, already ready to submit. Do you have a piece of legislation that you've already made or are about to begin making now that you've
I
taken office?
I'm in the process of creating a bill that would limit DOCAL's power to regulate certain businesses like news organizations. So that is probably going to be my first bill to expand on constitutional rights. That's my main goal, I think, in the Senate that will be this term. Is you're going to see a lot of that out of me, cutting regulation and cutting executive power.
Okay. Is do you think that there's an opportunity for what? What is a problem that faces Congress at the moment?
I think the biggest problem we have two problems that I think are equal in stature. We have inactivity from elected members of Congress who never show up to events or sessions or anything like that. And then we have the shenanigans that go on, and we were just talking about it a little earlier. But we have, you know, NUSA politics are so ridiculous. Everybody's going at each other. Nobody has any, decorum, and we have a rogue MPD force that likes to come into the Capitol during sessions and arrest everybody. I mean, it's ridiculous. So those are the two biggest problems I think we face.
You have just been
Uh,
cuffed
uh,
in game.
this is a violation. This is what I'm gonna crack down on. See? But yeah,
All right. Well, I want to thank you for coming up.
I want to
Um,
close real quick with this. All my haters become my waiters when I sit down at the table of success. All right. Thank you.
all right.
Thanks for
Goodbye.
having me on.
Yeah. Alright, I'm trying to see if there was anybody else who won elections that are in the voice that want to come up. Taco, I think, wants to come back up. We'll bring him back up. I did cut his interview short. Well, I'll talk to Taco a little bit more, and then I'll talk to Voided. Hello, Taco. And Voided, hello. You both are here. Oh, he's gone. Alright, Taco, you there? Hello?
Oh shit. Okay, I'm on. Sorry, I didn't realize I was
Oh my
muted.
god.
Uh,
Yeah. So since I had to cut your interview short last time, what, can we actually, there's no seat available for you, so just, okay, this works. What are, similar to what, Old said that he had a few plans when it came for what he was going to do in, excuse me, Congress. What do you have?
sorry, you're cutting out.
What's something you are planning to doing when you come into the house?
When I come into the house, honestly, bro, my first plan is that we are going to make Voided Ghost the eternal mayor of Washington D.C. We're gonna make this shit happen, bro.
Okay, that's an interesting take.
And and
Why?
also we're gonna end the hate crimes committed against Irish people. Um, Voided is a victim of cultural appropriation, and that's just pretty wacko.
I see. What is, since you said you were joking regarding the sheave thing, what is something you are actually not looking forward to when it comes to Congress?
Honestly, it's gonna take forever to get anything done because like the people that are currently in Congress, there are factions that like could not disagree with each other more, even within like party lines. It's gonna be very hard to actually get stuff done because nobody's gonna agree on anything. You have one faction that thinks that the community should be run the way it was like 10 years ago, and then you have the other half saying like let's move on. I am on the side of let's move on.
Okay. if you can excuse me one moment, I have to do one little quick thing, and then I have like two more questions, and then we'll be moving on. Be right back.
Cool. I would also like to respond to Old Dude 47 in this intermission. Mr. Old Dude here is talking about unity. He accused Epic Warrior and I of killing babies because we ran Noosa Corporation and we had the Noosa Boxing League.
All right. I'm back. So I have a few more questions for Taco. Then we'll get to Voided. Then, oh, I saw the. All right. So Taco, what is something you were planning on working? Okay. Sorry, I'm being told things. What is something you plan on doing? Like, is there like congressional reform? Like,
Uh,
to make this easier.
yeah,
Is there somebody you
yeah.
have in mind for voting for speaker?
Somebody in mind voting for speaker. I'll have to think about it, but it's gonna be whoever takes it the less like not like less seriously, but somebody who's not like larpy to the point of cringe. You feel me?
Yeah, I can understand that.
Like Gato was good.
Um,
Gato was good. Rest in peace.
Gatto, yeah, May Speaker Emerita Gato Gaviria, rest in peace. We'll miss him.
Yeah, and
All right. And then I have one more question. You mentioned making Void the Eternal Mayor of DC. Do you like promoting conflict with the MPD? There are gunshots in the windows.
yeah, honestly, I'm about to go join them. Yeah, I mean, the thing about NPD, bro, is that at this point, this UN is so bad and it's so like out of our league. Like, I don't care what people say about this UN, bro. We are not gonna ever go to war with a like the second biggest nation has like half the people that USM does. It's never going to happen. This is like a repeat of what happened last year, where it's like, oh shit, we have nothing to do. Let's just get NPD to fight everybody, and it's going to be a rinse and repeat.
Okay, that's an understandable crash out, if you will. All right. So do you have anything you want to say before I send you down and we can bring I interview Voided?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone who voted, everybody in, get some shit done, and I will vouch for free food for everybody.
All right. Good night, Representative elect. Or yeah, you are Representative elect. All right. Hello, Voided. You're on air now.
Hello, hello. How you doing?
I'm doing good. So you're about to leave the office of mayor. You're about to become a representative. How do you think that transition is going to work?
I think it'll be a fun one. Whenever I first started off in like getting into mayor, Beth Lambs appointed me to DCC. Got to deputy mayor and then to mayor, so it was a fun climb, and I learned a lot. And I hope I can do the same in the house.
Okay, that's fair. Um, so my question is, um, excuse me. How do you plan? What are some plans you have for the house?
I've got a lot of big plans. We have with the Forward Party, we've got a good amount of people in there, some good people in there. So we'll definitely be cooking some things up. I know I actually have a lot of plans, but I can't really say them yet. But you'll see.
That's fair.
Big things are coming.
Okay, that's fair. Um, what the heck? There was a man just dancing on my face. I don't know how I feel about this. So do you think that your status as a former mayor of DC, owing to the fact that NPD and Congress / the federal government have a long history of tensions, do you think that you being a former mayor is going to help or hurt the situation?
I think it'll help, definitely. I see a lot of talk about MPD and talk, but a lot of the times whenever it comes down to it, MPD's on the front line, the ones doing everything, the ones plowing the streets, the ones fighting the crime, you know, and I've always, literally always, if I've said, if you have a clip that's clear, I'll suspend, and I have done in the past, but people like to just talk instead of act, so, but yeah, I think it'll definitely be a good thing.
Okay, that's fair. Um, so given the election for Speaker of the House is tomorrow, do you have someone you plan on voting for Speaker?
Um, yeah, I think I do, but once again, you'll see.
All right. Um, I have two more questions, and then I'm gonna let you go. Um, do you think that and this is something I've almost asked everyone? What is the problem facing Congress?
What is the? Can you repeat that?
What is the problem facing Congress?
What do you mean? Like what issues?
Yeah, what do you think is the biggest issue that Congress needs to work with?
Um, Damn, that's a tough question. I think there's obviously a clear conflict in the community right now, and my personal stance on it is that there's people that have done a lot for this community, and they probably can still do a lot, but there's definitely other people that haven't gotten time to shine and deserve their time just as much as anybody else. So I definitely think that's a big problem that we need to face together and
Okay,
solve that divide.
that's fair. Um, do you what is how do I phrase this? Okay. Um, do you think that the as a mayor, outgoing mayor. What do you think of the mayor elect?
I think he's horrible, to be honest. I don't know why you guys voted for him.
Whoa.
He's he was bad DCC president. You know, he got censored. He passed a bill recently that is just a dictatorship. So yeah, you guys fumbled the bag. You know, I publicly endorsed warlockings in his server, but yeah, I hate Emperor.
Wow. All right. I have no more questions. Do you have anything else you want to say
No,
before
that's
we finish?
perfect. Thank you.
All right. Have an amazing day.
You too. Good luck.
Thank you. If you want to bring yourself down. All right. We have nothing else to cover. The election results have been out. We've released them. We've interviewed the candidates. So I want to wish everyone here a great evening. It was an honor for NSPAN to be able to cover the election. So have a good night, everyone, and we're done here.